Jake, I want to thank you for coming to camp. My name's Thad Johnson with ABC, and I'll be taking a look at your video here today. I'm going to talk about really two things. One is your foot strike position, and then two, the finish. A couple of things we're going to talk about with those. Other than that, I'd like to say that you have a very clean, very clean delivery. Your body and your delivery works extremely well, and it really looks like you're going to have a bright future on the mound. So to get started, we'll talk about a couple different things that you do well. You know, starting with the balance position, you do a great job of getting to the top of the delivery before you move forward. You could be slightly back and get your head just a hair back over your back foot, but you know, in all, you do a really good job of maintaining a solid balanced position. And the thing you do great is when we move forward, we move on to this directional side of the delivery. You do a good job. Your shoulders are staying slightly tilted because you're keeping your weight back, and then more importantly, this right here, this position right here is something that you see with a lot of power pitchers, a lot of guys that really do a great job. All these guys you see pitch on TV, they do a good job of keeping that weight back and staying back as long as possible. Okay, as we move forward, one thing I like to see is the glove and the foot stay together. And as you see, we just have a couple different checkpoints. This is something you just want to keep doing well. This is a great job. This is a great job as far as this is something that I teach with my guys as they move forward. That glove and that foot stays together, and you know, 3 different points of the delivery. You've done that. You carry the delivery all the way out. Your hips again are still tilted. Now this is where we get to a little bit of an issue here. When you land, you try to overpower the pitch, okay, with your top half as opposed to just letting your arm work. You've done such a great job up to the point of foot strike, or this is what I call the loaded position, that you don't need to do any more than you already have. You just need to stay through the pitch and get everything going forward. And as you can see, your top half gets slightly tilted, and you begin to body throw the pitch. As much as you know, guys want to try to use their top half to throw, you got to just think that pitching is in lines, okay, and everything wants to go forward. Your top half, you just want your top half to stay nice and tall, and your shoulders need to move forward, and that back shoulder just needs to rotate cleanly through, okay, and you just need to stay nice and sound with your top half. But there's no reason why when you land that you should get to this position if you're just trying to be nice and easy and stay in line with the pitch. So there's a drill that I'd like you to try. It's just a one knee drill. So right here you're in the loaded position. You're just going to take your back knee and you're going to sink it down to the ground. Okay, so go ahead and put your knee right there on the ground, and then all you're doing is you're working on a top half throw. Okay, if you body throw the knee on the one knee drill, you're going to fall over. Okay, because your lower half's not going to be able to sustain the rotational force and the drive down force that you're seeing right here with your top half. As you see that you tuck that glove way too early, and you just head into the ground, and you can see your head just gets really offline right there, as opposed to staying upright. So it's a great drill, one knee drill. Work on doing it dry, and then work on throwing the baseball to a partner. You can extend the distance out to 100, 120 feet if you'd like, and the further the ball gets to get there, you throw the baseball, the more you're going to want to body throw. And all you're working on with that one knee drill is just keeping that body nice and tall, that upper body, that upper torso nice and tall, and just thrusting your chest forward to the left knee as opposed to pulling it down into the ground. Okay, so as we move forward to the release of the baseball, I want to talk about your arm. And for me, the last part of your delivery, a little bit of a problem. One thing I always look for is if you see your arm right here, the space that you leave between your chest and your arm on your finish. Okay, um, I'd like you to get a little bit more through the baseball. So that elbow should come all the way to your stomach, as opposed to you um, stopping it manually. I mean, it should just be there should be no stoppage of the arm. It should come all the way around. Good thing I tell guys, when you do dry work, just work on really loosening up that shoulder and that elbow where you slap the back of your left pocket. Okay, so you get that hand where it wants to almost come all the way around and slap that pocket on the left side of your pants. You know, just continue, just slap. And I tell you, hey, you need to do a better job of slapping. What that's going to do is going to get your arm out there, and you're going to be able to just stay through that pitch a little bit more. You got to remember your arm's like a speeding car, okay, driving down the highway. And if you slam on those brakes on the car, you're gonna eventually wear the brakes out. So your arm, you got to treat your arm exactly the same. Just let it get all the way to your belly. Let that wrist and those fingertips slap yourself in the back of the left back of the pants. You know, put something in your pocket and try to feel your hand touch it on during dry work. Another great easy drill to use. So just in review, you wanna continue to stay over that backside, which you do, and then when you land, Jake, let's go ahead and keep that weight back, and don't try to power through the pitch. Just let your hand work. Okay, keep tall with the upper body, stay tall above the waist, and then slap on your follow through. Okay, all in all, man, you have a very good, clean delivery, and you can have a bright future in this game if you can stay healthy. So I want to thank you for coming to camp. Look forward to seeing you out there again sometime soon.